It is highly recommended that you keep your pellet mill well maintained at all times. Please review these important maintenance guidelines and follow them for as long as you own your pellet mill. All bearings have been pre-lubricated at the factory and do not need to be greased prior to initial startup. After the initial startup, however, bearings should be lubricated after every 100 hours of operation. Be sure that all bearings are properly lubricated with a quality grade of pressure grease. For pellet mills operating in extreme seasonal ambient temperatures, the type of grease used should take into account the seasonal temperature changes. The pellet mill should be lubricated at regular intervals depending on the location of the bearing. Remember, bearings should be lubricated after every 100 hours of operation. 1 or 2 pumps on a standard hand pump grease gun is sufficient. High-pressure air-operated grease guns are not recommended. The die should be visually inspected prior to each startup and after shutdown. Inspection entails visual appraisal of the die, ensuring no foreign objects are lodged in die borings, and you should check for excessive wear. Each die has a longevity of 1,200 hours under normal running conditions. Each side is expected to run approximately 600 hours before being removed and flipped to run on the opposite side. Anytime the die is removed, inspected, or flipped, the bolts holding the die in place should be tightened and fastened with high-strength Loctite. Anytime the machine is running, the bolts should be inspected to ensure that they are tightened and properly in place. The roller should be visually inspected prior to each startup and after shutdown. Inspection entails visual appraisal of each roller, ensuring no foreign objects are impeding the free rolling motion of the rollers, and you should check for any excessive wear. Roller longevity is expected to be 1,500 hours. Note: the roller frame is attached to the main shaft with a drive bolt. The drive bolt is secured with a nylock nut. The drive bolt is actually designed to be loose and should not be further tightened. Tightening this bolt will not allow for proper roller adjustment and will severely impede the ability to create pellets.